Ron, thanks for calling back in. I appreciate it. How are you today?
Great, Steve. Appreciate you taking the call.
Sure,
I'm just wondering, I'm long calls on the XLK and the SPY and the expire Friday. I just wanted to play it for this week. I just wonder what your target ranges on those two would be.
So with regard to the XLK, I believe we talked about it last week, and we said that price was likely to move higher into today. And it certainly is doing that, just slightly higher than slightly higher than it made on Friday when it began pulling back pretty much from. Oh my God, I can't believe I just deleted that. Well, that's a real bummer. I'm going to switch to game plan B out here. So we've hit the target date that we were looking at, and as far as where this could head to. And we're going to try to tie it into the ES Mini too. Other price ranges would be about 67.36 to 67.61. And that is the gap that is open on the XLK. It's a gap that's open on the SPYs, the S&P 500. And oftentimes those gaps can be resistance areas. So you're at 67.01 right now. And the volume on that gap out there, let me try to put this up on the chart for you. The volume out there from that downdraft was about 21 million shares. You're moving up towards it today with 5 million shares so far. So it's going to be light volume. So you're the one that's got to make this. I mean, if you made a nice profit on this, on these call options for the XLK?
Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, I'm ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. You're going to have to, I would think you're going to need to look between certainly now and Friday as an exit area. The good news about today, this is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's a close call for me on the XLK, Ron. You know, maybe it gets 67.36 or 67.61 out there. I don't know if it's worth the time decay for the next several days out here.
Yeah, well, I'll come out today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
How about the SPY? Would that be the same or SPY?
So in the case of the SPY, here's what I'm going to give you. The SPY, the price target area is 263 to, I'm sorry, 268. We're already 268. So it's 268.87 to 270.19 would be the price target area that I would be looking at. It's possible that that the market will continue beyond this, but you're dealing with a real short duration here, and so you know it makes really trying to time this a little bit more sensitive. We're just more sensitive to both time and price here. Here's what I think is going to take place with regard to the S&P 500, and that is the ES Mini. So I anticipate that it's continued to rise today. What I think will occur, and we're at 26.85, is when the ES Mini gets to 27.05, that's where you could see the snipers really lined up. If we're going to see them, that's the price area. And the reason that I say that is because today we just had a brand new weekly TAS market profile show up. And this profile has a bearish structure to it. Doesn't mean that price can't take it out. But if you knew where the snipers were lined up, now you have to ask yourself, what would you do out here? And if we take a look, I've turned price off, but you'll see that the center line of the box, which is at 26.79, is very close to the top of that box at 27.05. So this should be a very difficult area to get through. It also means if price gets through this area, then that becomes uber bullish, and the S&P probably goes back to its all-time highs, but it's not going to do that by Friday. So I think, again, even with your SPY trades out there, you're running into resistance. It can hit that level overnight, you know, and then start to back off. So I think you're within the range out here where, for the type of trade that you took, that you probably take your profits today, tomorrow, something like that. That's what I would be planning on.
Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate those numbers.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for calling. That was Ron in Denver, and I was taking a look at some call options that he's got expiring on Friday for the XLK and for the SPYs out there. So back to the